my view, go and dig up yourself. But guess what, go on for a war, go on another town now. Jam blacks are 2 idiot them. Dash them, go dash for them 3 points, my view, me I tell you the truth. Oh, the man in for one go war with one known madman. Dele a idiot in my view, me I tell you the truth. Let me tell you go on for a war, cause nobody never come tell you the truth, my view. Why, Dele and Padie, the two of them try and Gringo Saturday night, my view. And Gringo get to it and go tell Jay and Black. Them tell the two man niggas that come from working, cause I working youth, them still in my view. Even though them go and them look foolishness, them are working youth. Here we go on for a war now. The three of them go so bump and make a step. So them are going to step back to Dele, you understand? Cause remember, them and Dele are the friend of them, know everything Dele capable of. And them know say, Dele dragon off for everybody in the community. Man, woman, dog, cat, pick me no matter who it is. The boy Dele with dragon gun cause Dele done, him Blackie. Yeah, I tell you everything in my view, cause people are going to tell them things, you know. But guess what, I go back to the story. As me say, them dragon off for Gringo. And Gringo go tell him friend them and him friend them make a step go up there. Like me say my view, and right there so me there, so me see everything go on. So everybody don't know who the next man there, me can tell it to a Padie. So me go so boom my view, me just watch them and me see when Jay, Blacks and Gringo make a step come up there and move towards Dele, you see me? And so them go so move towards Dele, Blacks start move and we and Gringo say yo, hey boy, you try rub me and your friend and a bugger thing my view. You understand? So me say wait, oh the man move so tough. So me see Blacks go so boom and take out him little pocket knife my view and stop Dele. I see stop him stop Dele. Him never know say Padie struck my view. And Padie go so boom and take out him gun and shot Jay. My view, me see that to me too eye right there so. Cause me see right there so me my view. You understand? The man shot Jay, say shot him shot Jay. Gringo run. You understand? Gringo run. Gringo not even look back. But guess what power go on now my view. Me say my view, Blacks a try run off and him drop. And Dele friend just run go vibe and pump some shot in head in my view. Them time me say one shot Jay get, cause one shot Jay get in my view. Jay go over in yard and Jay crawl go to him and say mommy. Guess what mommy? The boy Dele just shot me no mommy. Me I go dead. Me say my view, guess what go on power go on. Jay man go so boom and get one car rush car guard in the public. Say she want try to save him life. And 2 toes. Guess how that come from out of nowhere. Jay better kill. Jay better come out and him gonna say yo. Me have to go find the boy that you call come shot man brother. Ray this and one only pass it me no. Come on, police company and see me gonna kill all him too. Cause he might tell my view. Me I tell the truth. But my view, I get the youth them give for them 3 points. Me I tell the truth. Cause them know say Dele a madman and Dele always have some foolishness. Them and him a different in my view. I mean know how you feel like say Blacks and Jay innocent either my view. Cause them have them gun. Them just have them gun from them at that time. You understand? Because the work them just a come from. Yeah man, them just a come from work. So my view I say pray. My view guess what? Expect more killing for going on now because you see Jay better kill. Yeah, him fully done. Me I tell my view. So just expect say him a go do any little foolishness him can do. Not to mention Blacks set a people them. Cause Blacks father done you know. But that is a different ball game my view. Me I tell you. Just watch it come down now man.
Welcome back to My View TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Wagwan people, hope everybody okay, hope everybody alright. Until you spread your wings, you will have no idea how far you can fly. Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. People, me tell you something. The youth them are dead Africa fast these days. The youth them now want to live no life. You understand? Hold on a bit then now, cause the news jam packing up. What only pass it now go on? Me say the crocus bag full. But guess what? Me I go start right there so and people want to know really tell me. If you and your family was in this position, what would you do? 17-year-old girl broken after accused rapist freed. The unanimous not guilty verdict in a case in which a 17-year-old girl testified that she was raped 3 times in one night and her head dunked in a bucket of water in an attempt to drown her as they left her asking, where is the justice system? I'm not telling a long time so the justice system asleep. You understand? Certain people alone it work for. That's why I always tell you know. Angle on the bangle on yourself. Yes, angle on the bangle on yourself. People, and find the man not guilty. And him just a walk, you understand? And the girl just a ball. Anyway, give people them some more news here, man. Detective Sergeant Sheldon Dobson was charged with manslaughter after his 18-month-old daughter was left locked inside his car and subsequently died. Is set to return to the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on November 17. The policeman was given a return date when he appeared in the court outstationed in Black River last week. The court was told that the case file is now complete and the relevant document should be served on Dobson's defense team before the next court date. The ones when they reach out to me and say, my view, we want to update on that case there. So when you get it there, Watch what me tell the people that much people dead on the roadway in the last week. 11 people, including 3 Americans, visited perished in motor vehicle crashes across Jamaica during the week of October 22nd to the 28th. The Road Safety Unit is reporting that as of October 28th, a total of 373 people has been killed in 324 fatal collisions. A breakdown reveals that the top 3 categories with the highest numbers of fatalities were motorcyclists with 111, pedestrians accounted for 76, and passengers of private motor car with 54 deaths amongst them. To date, 85% of all road fatalities are male, with the remaining 15% being females. We don't know why the man them not take them time on the road. What sense you don't want to act stupid? One drive and go and act stupid, man. You understand? Me there for rate about to know. Anyway, people, more thing in the news.
I know what they go on, you know, but this gun thing is a real problem, you know. I tell you the truth, you know, because right now, see that the money depend on section. Section that the money depend, you know. You understand me? I believe, because guess what? A whole heap of police have turned down for gun, you know. Police, we are man in the street and something, you know. Man, don't take over illegal gun, you know. An illegal gun easier to get that one than a license firearm right now, you know. And the criminals, them, because they have their money, you know. Them a get their license firearm, you know, and that me see a go on here, you know. You know, there are some place right now, they have one party named the best weekend ever. And then give me one duty down the car police. So give me the nice duty still. But through them in short of police, then give me one nice duty them. And I work at the gate. And every 1 out of every 5, mostly common boy when me see, have them gun in their waist. Me have to turn them back. To go to the command center. Go store them gun until the party finish. What me say, the amount of common boy we have firearm and the amount of police officers that I know personally that have been turned down with firearms. Me not condone no man do still in it if him have illegal gun, but me just say we are looking on what might be a result of the problem. You understand me? Because you have police out there every day, you put yourself in a danger, you put yourself in a arm's way and they don't want to give you no gun and there's something there. We have to look on it 2 different ways, you know, man. We have to look on the other way too, you know. The thing not stay good, brother. Not stay good none at all.
People, you can drop a comment in the comment section and make me on the race about that. But hold on a bit there now. I'm going to Westmoreland. Head of the Westmoreland Police Division Superintendent Wayne Joseph is urging parents to act responsibly in monitoring the activities of their children. What the fuck? I want to listen to Wayne and talk to you right now.
You don't have to kill each other. I'm appealing to the young men, and because most of the persons who we find in the parish who are both the perpetrators and the victims of crime, they are very young persons. So I'm hoping the message actually reach out to those persons so they don't have to kill each other. The act has been passed in Parliament that you get 15 years for possession of firearm. And this is an opportunity. The message has been passed on to you. So to be forewarned is to be forearmed. One of our biggest challenges that we have is parenting, or the lack thereof. So I want also to appeal to the parents out there that you need to send the right message to your children. You should not send mixed signals to your children. You cannot be telling your children one thing and you are doing something totally opposite. Do not use the school as a daycare center just to drop off your children because you didn't have anywhere else to leave them. You need to be a part of their life. When you drop them off at school, you also need sometimes to walk into the school, talk to the teachers, find out what is happening with your children. Everybody out here, we need to know that it takes a village to raise children. So if you're out there as adults and you see children loitering on the streets or they are misbehaving, you need to get involved, speak to them, go to the school, talk to the guidance counselor, talk to the principal. So it takes a village to raise the children.
Let's say this, we have to be our brothers and sisters keepers, and it takes a village to raise a child. Can't say me never said that. You understand? I've always said it. But hold on now, people. So Ron James in the news, you understand? Yeah, man. I was Ron James coming in the news and attack. Me I come hear him say no. This time he not really talk, so yo, they need to increase the pay. No reach on that part there yet. You understand? But he must say something. He say more and no. Listen what I say.
Jamaica and policing is like walking a minefield. Law enforcement is one that requires zeal, tenacity, professionalism, and it also requires us to be brave in the face of adversity. There are few sections of society that does not believe that we are deserving of the respect to be reciprocated in the discharge of service and duties. I underscore the importance when the Prime Minister indicates that he is building a legacy. And for that reason, this is the forum that I believe that I should call upon him and believe that he must be able to respond to give us these 3 items. 1, a proper remuneration commensurate with the risk associated with the profession. 2, the legislation to make it possible for citizens to underscore the importance of law enforcement in the practice, that you do not seek to assault, incite, and obstruct. Those elements must be entrenched in law to make a deterrence in the enforcement of law enforcement. And third is the pretty speaking will not cut it in today's speech. Give us the resources, pump it into the JCF. If you are going to be making your 4-inch pipe a reality, we are able to assist you. Law enforcement is the main pillar by which civility can be maintained in this country. Give us that. We are not asking for anything other than that. And that being said, Jamaica cannot continue. I am sure that our commissioner wants manpower, unfettered, undistracted, and so if we get the remuneration and the resources we have demonstrated in the past, even up to the past few days, that nowhere in Jamaica criminal elements will be safe. We are prepared to respond to duties called. All we are seeking is that element of support from our political director. Those who aspire to see Jamaica fulfill its purpose and its mission, and for the JCF to be a force for good, this is one element that you can partner with us to make Jamaica the place of choice to live, do business, and raise family. We all embrace national security. Let us not let it be words, let it be profound in our hearts and true to the core. May our colleague, Victor Francis, rest in peace and light perpetual shines upon him, and one day we'll meet where all will be.